What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. It's been a little while, getting close to a year, if not a year. I think I've got to have a look at that on my analytics, but apologies for anyone who enjoyed watching me do my videos before. Life got in the way a little bit with work and everything, but I want to endeavor to try to put a video out at least every day. If there's things to talk about, I'm noticing, obviously, for content creators and under the 49ers now, it's very difficult to make videos because there's not really anything that's been leaked. So I guess for me, I'm kind of looking at just putting out content and my thoughts when I have them, and just whatever videos, even if it's 5 minutes or 10, 15, doesn't really matter. I think I just want to put something out. So a lot's happened since the last video. A whole season has happened, or close enough to, and obviously the heartbreak of the final against Southampton. So I guess so far where I'm at, obviously you guys are all know what's happened. Very positive pre-season, and all of a sudden it's turned into a pretty appalling start to the year. I think Portsmouth was a shock, and at the time it was a bit disappointing. But when you look back, I guess at you know, the disappointing because we were better than Portsmouth, and we probably should have won at the end there with a last minute effort from Aronson. But you know, not a great start, and then to get beat by Middlesbrough in the cup the way we did, and then Jorginho Ruta to immediately afterwards, basically the release clause get triggered, and I feel like it was just a bit of just kept compiling this frustration, just kept compiling, and every time I felt like I woke up in the morning, you know, you don't hear anything. The Bogle signing happens, and you don't hear anything for weeks, and all of a sudden you go from looking good in preseason to just loss, you know, Ruta leaving, Somerville left, and nobody coming in the other way. It does make it really hard as a Leeds fan, because at the end of the day, all you want is the best for the club, and unfortunately, supporting Leeds means that you're always going to want success. You know, we're not a Plymouth or you know, or a Portsmouth. We want to be in the Premier League, and I think all the chatter that I've seen, and I'm going to try and come at this with a bit more of a balanced thought process. I mean, after the result on the weekend when we drew against West Brom, I was very disappointed. I was angry watching it. You know, I get why we went to go for a draw, if that was the plan, just to get a draw and that's it. I get why we did it, and I'm not saying that was necessarily wrong. I just think the lack of ambition was kind of the irritating part. You know, we can be pragmatic but still attack or create chances. I think probably, yeah, attack wasn't the right word. Create chances. I just don't think we created any chances that were what's the word? There was no potent attack. There was nothing. So, you know, the biggest chance at the end there, Bamford, I'll get onto him. I hope us as fans don't get on each other, because, you know, you do have people that are so far one way and so far the other at the moment, where people are just disappointed because they want more, and some are quite happy to support in the club, and that's fine. Me, I'm definitely more on I want the success. I think most people would be, but there are, you know, some people are on the other side, and, you know, I get the whole support in your club, and, you know, the term happy clappers gets thrown around. You know, I get supporting the club, and for the 90 minutes I'm watching them, I'll get behind them. But afterwards, they're not exempt from any criticism. So I think for me, I'm hoping that farke hasn't just gone for a draw to make a point to the owners. that we need signings, and we do need signings. I'm seeing a lot of, we need 4, sort of signings. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my camera. Adjusting by camera, I mean my hands holding the camera. We do need probably 4. We won't get 4. I think we definitely just need attackers. We need attacking players. The fullback and midfielder, okay, do we want it? Yeah, I think it probably, we are an injury away from not having a fullback on either side. And I think, so we do need it. Whether we get it is another thing. I think even just bringing in a youngster for the fullback position, not even to sign anyone, just, I guess, loaning a player in for fullback, and even loaning in a midfielder, I'm not too sure, or maybe loaning in a winger, loaning in a fullback, and then buying a midfielder and attacking midfielder is probably what I'm looking for. Who? I have no idea. I don't know who they're looking at. Is Jonathan Rose still on the cards? I don't know. It's just such a strange window. I feel like it's been such a roller coaster like the last 3 months. It's not felt real. And the positivity going into the season, even after losing Gray and Somerville, like when we sold Gray, I wasn't too upset. But then when we sold Somerville, I was like, okay, well, as long as we replace him, because we're getting told that we have the money there. I think that's the frustrating part. We're being told after Gray that now we're at parity, but then equal. And then you find out that after Somerville, they're saying, no, now we are. Okay, well, so now that Rooster's going for 40, does that mean we have 40 million to spend now? I don't expect to spend all of it, but, if we need 4 players, that's £10 million per player. You call it 20 for an attacker, and you go get, like, let's be honest, Bogle was 5 million. You can get a backup fullback for less than 5 million. So, you call it 2 million on a fullback, a backup one, 3 million on a fullback, a midfielder. So you go winger, and you call it Jack Clark. We won't do it, we call it Jonathan Rowe. So that's 15, which I think they should spend. 15, 3 million on fullback, that's 18. Go get a midfielder, probably looking at 5. Just call it 7. That takes us to 25. An attacking midfielder, and you can probably get yourself a really good attacking midfielder for 8 to 10 million, probably, from the continent. And right there, you spent what's that? 25, 30, whatever it is. 30 million, something. No, 35. And you got 5 left over. Now, do I think we do that? No. So, what I'd like, loan in a fullback, loan in a... Because I kind of want to just go get Jack Clark. I want us to just sign Jack Clark. But I don't think they will. So, I think, you loan in a fullback, and if you can sign Jack Clark and loan in a young midfielder maybe. But right now, I'm looking at our midfield spots, and I'm just going, Gruev, I just don't know what he brings. Watching him, he's okay. Like, he's good, I guess. But he doesn't bring us anything different to what Ampadu does. And Ampadu's just a little bit, he's just better all around. And I really like Rothwell, but it's clear he doesn't want to play Rothwell. So, what's more important? Because we have 3 capable midfielders, but it doesn't seem like, it feels like only Ampadu's the one that he really wants. So I guess an attacking midfielder, and I don't know. Yeah, it's really hard without knowing what the club are going to do and who they're looking at. You just don't know. And even was it Farke said, he needs 4, but it's up in the air whether he gets it, and you kind of just think, how we end up here again? Why is it always us? I just don't get it. I just don't understand, and why it's always Leeds. But anyway, I guess that's a bit of an update where I've been. I had struggles editing, and it probably, I I struggle to want to get back in the mood to make content, because every time I'd make a video, I'd edit it, and then I'd go to upload it, and it was getting corrupt, and there was all sorts of issues, and it just made me give up a little bit, if I'm honest. Didn't have the time to work it all out, but I'm hoping this works. So if you've seen it, it's worked. But yeah, so look, that's a bit of update where I've been, my thoughts. I couldn't even tell you who to go get. The only one is Jack Clark. Just go sign Jack Clark, I think. You know, we probably need 5, that's including the goalkeeper, but we're not getting a goalkeeper in. So Jack Clark, if we sign Jack Clark, it makes a massive difference. Do I get back to where I was before the season? No, but it gives me hope. And I think as Leeds fans, that's where we're at now. We just want hope. I just want hope. I just want a bit of optimism. Because the last week and a half, it's been so negative, and I felt so negative, and I've just not enjoyed feeling so negative about it after feeling so positive during the season, during the preseason. Sorry. So that's where we're at. That's where I'm at. Hopefully, I'll make some more content. Like I said, each day I want to try and bring something out to you guys, and you know, I've had some subscribers leave, obviously, because I'm not making content. I've lost probably about, I was at 540, and now I'm down to 480. So, you know, make this content, try and post a video every day. If you can like and comment, help the algorithm, that'd be great. But obviously, see some consistency from me first. Comment below, let me know who you think, let me know who you want to get in and what you think is going to happen, because that's what this is a conversation. I have no idea where we're at, what's going to happen, and I'd love to hear what other people's opinions are. But keep it positive, not positive, but keep it, you know, don't be too negative. Because it just feeds into your everyday life, and we don't need that. Lovely day in Australia today. As you can see, it's nice and sunny. Starting to hit towards spring now. I guess winter's got a little bit left to go, but the weather's been lovely, so I might be wanting to get out and fish and do some bits and pieces. But yeah, anyway, you don't need to hear me blab on. So yeah, comment section below, and I'll try and get some content out each day. And yeah, thanks for your time, and I'll speak to you later. Peace.